Thanks for choosing my video. If you would take the time to hit the subscribe button, I'd appreciate it. Today's project is a 1985 Sea Ray cabin cruiser, OMC 260 horsepower, and you'll never guess what the problem is. It's ball gears. What a mess. Seems to be a lot of corrosion on the housing. I had assumed this boat was a freshwater boat since we're on the St. Lawrence River. But as I later find out, a lot of the bolts won't come out. Here I'm removing the bolt that retains the shift cable into the housing, into the intermediate housing. Somebody apparently had a leak there, so they had really gopped it up with silicone sealer, a lot of it. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough lighting to show it in the video. Changing the intermediate shaft bearing housing. Well, it didn't look too bad. This is where I started to run into problems. When I was taking off the trunnion caps, the screws just didn't want to come out. Both sides had one broken off already, so somebody else had the same problem. I'm not sure if they call it a trunnion cap or a water bypass cover. Look at the corrosion in that housing. Everything was just eaten up. Very unusual. I've done quite a few of these over the years, and They're all river boats. Everything came apart and went back together pretty easy. Most of your internals and your water passages and everything were nice and clean in most of your boats. This is when I noticed there's a streak down the housing here for the intermediate. I've never serviced this boat before. But then I realized that black goop was oil, water, and rust coming out of the gear case, upper gear case. Not a good sign. The black area down on the ground I hadn't even noticed before. This guy takes very good care of his boats. For an old boat, she sure is in good condition. He goes down almost every day and swats spiders with his broom. So in respect to that, I take my shoes off and I get in the boat. Turn the key on, tilt the unit down, bring it back up just a little bit. Turn the battery off and go back to work. Here, removing the turning gaps. Caps are usually marked on these for port and starboard, left and right. And these are so corroded you couldn't find any markings onto them. So in an effort not to mix them up, I put them into a little tray. And look at that. Pulled the drain plug on the intermediate housing to the upper gear case, and there's no oil. That's not a good indicator. That is not good at all. Gently pull the shift cable out a little bit. There's a little extra on there. Back it out a little bit more. Manufacturer probably leaves a foot of extra cable on there. This is where I started to really run into problems. The bearing carrier seal holder, there is no way to get it out. First bolt came out hard. Next one didn't want to come out at all. And the last two didn't want to move. So, if I was doing this in a shop, I just snap them off and drill them out and helicoil them. But I don't have the equipment to do it anymore. And I don't think he wants to pay somebody to do it. So I took a shortcut here. I took a long shot at it. The gear would come off the shaft. Most of the time you have to take those off and take the nut off and press them out. Here I was able to get the nut off with my little impact. And lo and behold, the gear come right off. I didn't dare try to change the seals in there. Probably part of the problem, that upper gear case is probably where the water came from. Hard to tell. Although the seal was leaking on the screw, obviously. The intermediate housing, the 4 bolts did come out of that without any trouble. Very slowly jacked the whole shaft and everything out. Probably had the OMC Type A on the spine because it fought me all the way coming out of the coupler. But I got her. A little perseverance. Back together was pretty much just to reverse the disassembly process. Notice the digital torque wrench. I used all my digits on it. reinstalled the covers. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera on when I put the ball gears back in, but it really wasn't anything spectacular. I did pack the cavities with sealer around the nuts and put the caps back on, which it didn't have in the starter to start with. Fill everything with oil. Now to fill all the compartments with oil. First the intermediate bearing. Doesn't take much more than maybe a cupful. In there for a few days. I replaced the seal on the screws. I overfilled the upper a little bit with the intent of flushing it out good. This boat will go back in the water and probably won't get more than an hour or two onto it. Be back out for the winter. It's late in the season already. Wipe off the greasy marks I left all over everything. Sure would appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button here. Doesn't cost you anything. Goes a long ways to help me out. And comment also if you get a chance. Thank you for watching to the end. Have a good day.